Welcome back to NBA Cinema. I got to talk a little bit about Victor Wembanyama in his first game. Now, people's calling him a bust after the first Summer League game. He was 2 for 13, missed a lot of shots he would normally make, overthought on offense, did a little too much dribbling out on the perimeter in the NBA game. You know, he's not going to be able to do as much of that as we saw overseas. Fell down a few times, got ripped, people getting into him on defense and him being too tall, you know what I'm saying, in the post and taking too many dribbles, little stuff like that you can correct. And that may be caution for other players, but I was more encouraged by what I saw with Victor Wembanyama when you looked at it in its totality. At his worst, he got 5 blocks. He made a 3 later in the game. He finished one shot through contact with his left hand. And I just want to say, Victor Wembanyama's going to be fine, guys. This is no need to panic. He's still probably, barring injury, going to end up being one of the best players in the NBA at some point. I don't know if that starts in year 2, year 3. He's going to be a really good rookie with some extremely high highs and maybe some low lows. But all in all, I look for him to average high teens at least. He probably will lead the league in shot blocks right away if he meets the game requirements, that they have, that they keep up with. And probably average double-digit rebounds. It looked like to me that he was out there not to make plays to get hurt, because some of those shots that he wasn't contesting at the rim, we've seen him challenge those over and over again. We've already seen him dominate like Chet Holmgren and those guys. Now, I ain't saying players can't grow, but we've seen him be very dominant against the very best players that the U.S. had to offer at that time. He's got to get stronger, specifically in his legs. As he gets stronger, his game is going to, like, the leaps he's going to make isn't everybody else's leaps. And that's how you have to judge a player like him. When he can hold his position and confidently turn around, and you got to think about this, he's working with Tim Duncan. So when he catches the ball, he's confident turning around and scoring. Like, you know what I'm saying, where you can't just push him off his position. If he ever gets that bank shot Tim Duncan had or a jump hook, with everything else he got, like a dribble pull up from the perimeter, he can knock threes down. You can cancel Christmas. Ain't gonna be no stopping him at some point in his career. And this is all barring injury. Now, I'm looking for him. I really don't want him to go that hard in Summer League, looking at where his feet have to land. I don't want the one-legged three-point shot where he's just up in the air and his feet lands in no man's land, where he has no control where it comes down or who it comes down on. I want that shot out the arsenal. Now, the dribbling in front of the point guards, again, I said that with Chet, but especially with him, there's no place with all that crossing over in front of smaller defenders for him. He shouldn't. That should be at a minimum. You might pour that out every now and again, shock somebody with it, but it shouldn't be a part of your game where you're going to that, 6 and 7 times a night. Because like you can literally catch and shoot over people. What I did like is Greg Popovich, and when Wemby said he didn't know what he was doing, he was talking about the offense. Popovich was trying to get him to come from opposite wing when they're swinging the ball on the perimeter. He flashes around and he gets the ball on the move to supplement, his lack of strength for now. You know what I'm saying? Where they can catch him on the move and he can get a defender already moving. And so I think he'll look a little bit better tonight. I don't know if he'll have a great summer league. I don't even know how many more games he'll play because they want him to get out there and get his feet wet and just feel how it feels to play in America. But Victor Wembanyama's going to be fine. Like, this is the least we need to worry about a player in summer league. Barring injury. Injury can change that, but as far as you have to look at it like this, right? As this player adds strength, no one can contest his shots. Like everybody else we talking about, their shots can be contested. So he's going to be that much more formidable as a shot blocker, as a presence. When he can hold his position and shoot his shots comfortably, like I said, his growth and his development is not, his jumps are going to be so much larger than other people's jumps just because his shots can't really be contested. Maybe Chet, maybe what's my man name, Kristaps Porzingis, Bol, some of those people can contest his shot sometimes, but most nights you don't have a player that's going to be able to contest what Wemby's doing as he gains strength. So I think I just wanted to respond to the overreaction, because the overreaction is kind of comical right now. We've seen a lot of people not have good summer leagues. He's in a new country, in a totally different game. He just went through that Britney Spears thing, and he's in a new country. The kid is young, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I just can't wait to see him put it all together. I think he will. I mean, he's got the right organization around him. He's got the right guys around him. Only thing I would say, when I was looking at Detroit last night, I like how Jalen Durant and James Wiseman look on the front line. He needs a big, strong like Jalen Durant beside him. So if Clint Capella became available, or I would say like a Clint Capella, somebody like that, Jalen Durant, those stronger bigs like that, I would have that beside him right now. So it could kind of be like Dwight and AD used to be when the Lakers in their championship run. I think right now him being his greatest asset right now on defense, being help side and erasing, defensive mistakes instead of letting him go against bruisers. Because I think, you asking for early injuries, then you need a bruiser beside him, especially at this point in his career. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.